Hey everyone, it's Amy, and today I'm going to be showing you how I created these gorgeous yellow floral set of nails. So I actually have a fresh set on her today, so they are all prepped and ready to go. And the first color we're going to start off with is Kira Sky's Cheeky, which, are we surprised? I always use this color on her, but it is a fabulous color for her. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the pinky, the ring finger, and the middle finger. And this set is her birthday set, and yellow is one of her favorite colors, so that's why we decided we were going to do a yellow set of nails. So the next color we're going to use is Light Elegance's Sun Kissed. It's this gorgeous, just cream, lighter yellow shade. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like a pastel yellow, but it's like a bright light yellow, if that makes sense. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on her pointer finger and her thumb. Then I go in and do a second coat of both of these colors. And I'm going to let you guys know that with this set, I was really struggling with this set. I don't know if it was because the design didn't quite come out how I imagined it, or if I was just kind of in a rush that day. I did have to squeeze her in. She is one of my best friends. I did have to squeeze her in right before I went on vacation, so that way her nails were done for her birthday. And I had a lot going on, so it was kind of a combination of things. Things went wrong with this design. I was in a rush, then we had to take more time. And so I kind of left some of that in there because I think it'd be good to share, to show that like we all have off days and you just gotta take a moment, breathe, and work through it. Because now looking back at this set, I actually love this set. It's so cute, but at the time I really didn't like it. The next color we're going to use is Light Elegance's A Couple of Coconuts. This is like the perfect nude glitter. It goes so well paired with Cheeky, like the tone matches so nicely, and it's not an overpowering sparkle, it's just a nice simple nude glitter just to give it a little sparkle. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on her pinky finger. And on her ring finger, I did go ahead and cleanse the nail because we did decide to do a French tip using that yellow shade. And I will go ahead and insert our inspiration picture. We went off of this beautiful lemon set, but she wanted flowers instead, so we kind of like changed it up a little bit. And I am not a big fan of French tips. I don't know if it was because in school and when I worked at an actual nail salon for a little bit, like that's all everyone ever wanted was pink and white French tips. So I'm not a big fan of doing that. But now that people are like incorporating like brighter colors and doing colored French tips and doing an accent like this, I do actually like. And next we're going to go on to stamping. So this is a clear jelly stamping plate. This is a floral plate. I don't remember the name of this plate, but it will be up on the screen. And then for stamping polish, we did end up deciding to go with number 8, which is this brighter yellow shade, as well as number 1, which is the black stamping polish. So we went ahead, and this top row, I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare, but that first top row has a bunch of little flowers, so we decided to use those for our flowers. And this is where the start of our problems happened. So I started out trying to use this light yellow shade that I thought was going to match the light yellow that she was wearing on her nails, but it was not opaque enough. You could see it's very transparent. So we did have to take that off and switch to the other yellow, which I was scared was going to be too bright. But we ended up really liking the brighter yellow, so we went with that. The next step was we couldn't decide if we wanted to outline it in black or in white. So I took off the one lighter yellow, so that way she had bright yellow on both of her ring fingers. We were kind of comparing the two hands. And then I outlined one in black, and then I outlined the other in white. We decided to go with the black, so then I had to remove the one in the white. So it was just a lot of back and forth, which happens, don't get me wrong. It happens. It's totally fine. Like, we were trying to figure out what exactly we wanted, and especially with stamping, sometimes you can't tell till you actually have it down on the nail, which is nice having gel polish because at least her colors were set, so I could wipe off the stamping no problem. So it took a while to actually figure out which yellow we're going to use, and then if we're going to do black or white. We did go back and forth quite a bit, but we did end up deciding on the brighter yellow and outlining in black. And so once we finally get that in and get my groove in, and I just go down the line of flowers. There are 4 flowers. So on her ring finger where we did the French, I do one like right above the French. And then on her middle finger, which we had left plain, I do 3 of the small flowers on that nail as well. So once we finally get all of the stamping done, which in my mind it felt like an eternity to get all those little flowers done, but they end up looking super cute. But we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of bling, which we don't normally do crystals on her, but I thought since it's her birthday set and the lemon design had some, that we would go ahead and try some little itty bitty ones on her. So I'm taking my cluster jelly adhesive as well as my Swarovski crystals in AB. And on her pointer finger, I'm just lining the cuticle area with the gel, and we're just going to take, I think it's the smallest crystal size I had, and just line the cuticle area, which looks really dainty and really cute. I actually really like this crystal placement. And since her thumbs were plain as well, I decided to do a little trio cluster in the corner of the thumbs. I love doing a little cluster in the corner of thumbs with some crystals. It's a cute little accent. And then this is where we had our next mishap. So I had done her one thumb, and then when I went to get her other thumb and cleansed it, a whole chunk of the polish came off. And this happens when the polish is not cured all the way. So her thumb was not in the lamp all the way. I generally don't have an issue, but we happen to have that issue today, which it's fine. Like, we had to take a second. I just filed off the color, we re-put the 2 coats, and so that kind of set us back a little bit as well. So I would just suggest when you're doing clients, either cure the thumbs separately or just advise and just give a nice reminder to your clients to make sure that their hands and their thumbs especially are in the lamp all the way. And then while I was filing off that color, I bumped my jar of crystals, and I spilled the entire jar of crystals all over my desk. So you could see at this point the day I was having, but again, I got all the crystals. I swept them off the desk onto my paper, and then I poured them back into my jar, so we didn't lose any crystals. It was just one of those days where it's like one thing after the next kept setting us back, and it ended up working out fine. But I thought I'd just leave this footage in. I'm surprised I actually caught it on camera. I'm surprised I actually didn't just stop filming altogether, because I was so frustrated at this point, mostly with myself. But you know, sometimes you have those days. And then the rest of this footage is going to be me doing top coat, and then still going back and redoing that second thumb, adding the crystals back on that. And then I do a second coat of top coat over the stamping nails as well. So excuse my poor angle and filming of the ending here. Again, like my brain was done. Luckily I did film something here, but this is how her nails came out. And now me looking at them, I actually really love them. They're actually really cute. So I actually did end up liking how this nail design came out. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked me leaving in all the mistakes and issues we were having, just to show that, you know, things happen and it's okay. You gotta breathe, take a second, move on. And sometimes it's the designs you struggle with that you end up liking the most. So make sure you subscribe for more tutorials coming up soon, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!